Shalom Havarim. Hi, friends. It's good to see you. I see Asa. I see Sarah. I see Avery. I see Sadie. I see Miriam. I see Ezra. It's great to see you all. I miss you guys very much. I wanted to do a story time for Passover. I know that we can't be together in the same room, but I want you to know that I'm thinking about you and your family very much. And here is a book for Passover. It's called The Passover Parrot. You might have it at home. I'm not sure. I loved our brownstone house in Brooklyn. It had a large, homey kitchen and lots of rooms upstairs. Best of all was the big backyard with the tall oak tree that shaded us from the summer sun. My brothers Joey and Saul and I loved to play there, especially in the springtime. One day, our neighbor, Mrs. Brown, knocked on our door. "Good morning," Mama said. "What's that you're holding? Your parrot?" "Yes, Mrs. Cohen, I'm moving. Would you like to keep him?" She noticed me tugging at Mama's skirt and pushed the cage into my hand. "For you, Lily, a present." And before Mama could say 7 children and a parrot, Mrs. Brown was gone. I jumped with such delight that I scared the parrot half to death. Mama shook her head. "More things to take care of," she grumbled. "I'll help you, Mama, you'll see." It was shortly before Passover, and Mama was cleaning the house, removing all the chametz, the leavened foods we can't eat on the holiday. She began to refer to the parrot as that chametz-sticka bird, and before long we called him chametz. Do you know what chametz is? I'll tell you at the end. "Can you say the 4 questions in Hebrew?" Papa asked me a few days before the Seder. His smile seemed to say, "It's okay if you can't." But Joey was old enough to ask them in English, so I made up my mind to learn them in Hebrew. "Mama, will you listen to me say the 4 questions?" I asked. But Mama was too busy. "Ask Joey to listen to you." I asked Joey. "Why me?" he said. "Ask Saul or Rachel or Franny." "Never mind," I replied. In the end, I chose chametz. He was never too busy to listen. In fact, he loved it when I practiced. "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh," I sang, and chametz repeated in his parrot squeaky voice. "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." "Mikol halelot," I continued. "Mikol halelot," squeaked the parrot. Would Papa be surprised? I could hardly wait for the Seder. At last the day came. David and Franny helped Mama in the kitchen. Rachel and Saul set the table. Joey, Becky, and I checked that everything was in order. "Haggadot?" Joey asked. "Check," I said. "Haroset?" Becky said, sampling some. "Wine?" "Enough for every cup, and Elijah's too," Papa called from the kitchen. The guests arrived all dressed up. After we admired the table, we took our places, and Papa began the Seder. He broke the middle matzah and put half under the satin cover. He wrapped the other half in a napkin. "This is the afikomen," he said, putting it behind the pillow on his chair. "Whoever brings it to me after dinner will get a reward." We all smiled. Joey laughed. He had already taken the afikomen. "Here, Lily, hide it quickly," he said. I snatched the napkin with the afikomen and ran upstairs to my bedroom. As I slipped back into my seat, Papa called, "Quiet, everyone. Lily will ask the 4 questions." I stood on a chair and began to sing. "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." And as I paused to take a breath, chametz, who had been sitting quietly in his cage in the living room, repeated in his squeaky parrot voice, "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." All eyes turned to chametz. I tried to continue. "Mikol halelot." The parrot squeaked right after me. "Mikol halelot." My brothers giggled. The guests laughed too. "Take the parrot up to the bedroom," Papa ordered. When I came back, I sang the 4 questions without a single mistake. The guests clapped, and Papa smiled. With the sweet singing and the delicious meal, I forgot about the parrot. At last, Papa called for the afikoman so we could finish the Seder. Joey, do you have it? No, Papa. Saul, do you have it? No, Papa. Lily? Yes, Papa. May I have the afikoman, please? I ran to my bedroom, but there was no afikoman. I looked under the table and under the bed. No afikoman. And there was no parrot either. The cage door was wide open and Hametz was gone. I sat down on the floor and began to cry. Papa sent Joey and he searched too. Then came Saul. In a minute he knew exactly what had happened. Follow me, he said. Joey and I followed him down the stairs through the kitchen and out the back door into the yard. There was Hametz, perched on a branch of our tall oak tree, holding the afikoman tightly in his beak. Somebody has to climb the tree, Saul said. You better go, said Joey. I might tear my new pants. No, don't go, I said. Just let me talk to Hametz. Then, at the top of my lungs, I sang as loudly as I could. What do you think she sings? Yeah, you're right. Ma nishtana halayla hazeh. Hametz couldn't resist. He opened his beak and repeated, Ma nishtana. And the afikoman dropped. Did Joey catch it? Did Saul? No, I caught it myself. Well, what was left of it. When I turned around, the whole family and all of our guests were standing behind me, watching and clapping. As we returned to the house to finish the Seder, we heard echoes of a squeaky voice singing, Manishtana. Hametz had flown quietly back through the window into the cage. Perched on one leg, he was practicing for the second night's Seder. Such a good book. I love that book. Oh, I promised to tell you what Hametz meant. So, Hametz is the kind of bread that you eat all the time. Big, fat, fluffy bread for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, all kinds of crackers, challah, regular bread that we eat all year. And that's not what we eat during Passover. During Passover, we eat matzah. You're right. Hametz and matzah are two different things. Talk to you soon. Miss you very much. Love you. Bye.